what the leadership of the sports federations that Khumalo, Bohlabela, Lamula, Vuhosi, Nazareth, Pushela, the councillor of the ANC, Nitalega Maspara, the leadership and quite their ANC, the political party want to go get a report. For the games, the leadership organizer from all the circuits, area commissioner Mhlongo correctional services. I'm going to say here. I mean, the correctional service. So now I'm going to Korea come for sure. So who I support? Elijah, Loyanga National Sports Specialist Department of Education, Nayanga Lega Initiative, Yakuwisa, the show La Pushpakrit. So, Bawam Shongola, Loyanga Area Committee, Senum Committee Lega Elijah. The sport of side, stars here clean and show ground, so Elijah and that show with Elijah, show ground is going to happen. As he says that it's going to happen. So when we started Lamchaka to build something that looked like a stadium, when we said it's a sports field, no one believed that such a thing can be done in such a way. But we said, we studied there ourselves. I was a student at Lamchaka. And I've traveled all over the world. All the schools you see anywhere in any part of the world, those that makes them big and well known is the alumni of those schools. They are the ones who makes the school to be known. It's something missing amongst us as black people. And it's something that we are beginning to instill through this sports initiative. So, na MEC wa education inspired with the Ranza Shikolo Shamina campaign, which we are continuously inspired. And we are hoping that because this tournament is going to be played all over the circuits, that the alumni of those schools in whatever circuit, they will also make their own contribution and do their best to develop their own school, whether it's in Mashishing, whether it's in Akon Hook, Wafals Hook, or Shileflugan. They can make their own contribution. So that is the call that we are making through this tournament. So the water sports is talking about, if you go to that water sport, you will find a library, but this library was built or donated by one of our former students. You will find a sports field, you will find something. If they can't do a library, maybe he has built something small. So that is the spirit that we want to engender through this tournament. But it is also a message we want to send to the teachers that their job that they are doing is appreciated by the community. Because teachers are almost like us as politicians. We are doing a thankless job, where you can just be insulted for walking past by next to something. It's the reality of our lives. It's a calling which, as members of the community, we have got the duty to appreciate and welcome. Within our correctional facility, we have got a lot of juveniles now coming in our centers. Labato, less than 25 years old, at 18 years. A shocking number of them having committed heinous crime. So it shows that there is something that is wrong within our communities. So if finally we and rebuild our communities and our society. And it's for that reason that we have started this foundation and engaged with the local organizers of our sports activities to say this is the message that we want to send to society and to the communities. So when I grew up here, Lamchaga, and also playing soccer. The first person who bought me soccer boots for our team was Morgan Khumalo, who was the principal of Sarima High School at the time. He also owned some small team there in that village that he was trying to contribute to. And he was a teacher for more than 30 years, a veteran of the Department of Education. So we want to bring his life back to inspire other teachers, other leaders of schools to do and go beyond the call of duty. Because sports or arts and culture in school will never thrive unless the teachers go beyond the call of duty. Because everyone can say, no, I just want to work from 8 to 2. There will never be sports. So it can only happen if it is a call of beyond the duty. Because sports is also costly. And most of the kids here in the Northeast schools, they don't have anything, even to buy a soccer boots or even to pay 5 rand of transport for any sports activity. So this is the reality that we are facing. And we are hoping that with this name of Morgan Khumalo for this tournament, it will inspire many other teachers in the district of Bohlabela so that they go beyond the call of duty and know that their job is being appreciated. So it is for that reason that we took this initiative for this tournament. It's also because of the discipline you need to win a soccer match or a netball game is the same discipline you need to beat exam. Because you need preparations, you practice, you ready yourself. For exam, you need preparations, you ready yourself, you practice. You need to put time. So the same discipline is the one that you need for the school activity. So sports, arts and culture, and teaching, they are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they reinforce and complement each other. They contribute to teaching and learning. And it's for that reason that Mapunyala, South Africa, when you look at them, it's not an accident that they are playing rugby. It's because they know that rugby beats character. Yeah, if you can see that this one can conquer anything. So that spirit and belief does not end in the rugby field. If that person is an accountant, he or she believes he can conquer that accounting profession. And it's for that reason that sports across the globe is being used as a symbol of nationhood and of the supremacy of that country. That's why even when you watch the Olympics, the dominant countries in the Olympics are the dominant countries in the economy. So there's a correlation. It's not just an accident. So if you can't dominate in sports, you can't dominate in arts and culture, in anything, we will also see it in the economy. So this issue of sports is very serious, and even ourselves will take it very serious. That's why we're here. We are hoping that it will inspire all of you. We know the prize money is not a big deal, but the key thing is the willingness to conquer and to succeed. That is the spirit we are hoping through this tournament we will continue to inspire amongst yourselves. So this year is also, you can see the t-shirt I'm wearing. It's a netball Friday. I see no one is wearing it. Even the netball organizers. Next week, this country is going to be hosting the World Cup of netball. Not just some African or South African tournament. The world, the whole world will be here in Cape Town, competing in the netball field. And we're the first country in the African continent to host this type of a tournament. I hope that those that are going to play netball will be inspired. And if the opportunity arises, maybe some of the players, if the tournaments, these tournaments end after the netball, maybe some of them will also come and inspire our ladies here of the netball. But Last year, for sure, some of you have seen, I don't know if you have seen. James, Omega TV. National television. They appeared there kicking the ball. So, that opportunity again will arise this year. So you must want to play to reach the final. Because if you reach the final, at least this year, unlike last year, the final will be live on television. So you are not just playing for the prize money. So that is what you must be looking for. That you are playing, that at least you must appear on national TV. That is what is going to happen to whoever reach the final. So multi-choice has committed that they will choose some of the games, so we don't know which ones. But the one that we know they will choose is the final. The others, they said they will decide which one to televise and so forth, all that, which is going to happen. But the key thing is that you must be ready to appear. You will never know when you appear on TV at your age. You are not playing you will not be playing to be seen by scouts of Kaizer Chiefs. You can be seen by Real Madrid, Barcelona, Arsenal, whatever. Those who play netball, they can be seen by, whoever. Now, I'm not going to I hear someone is mentioning Man City. I want to mention Man City. Because I'm an Arsenal fan. My heart is still very soft. So, we agree, we want to say let the game begin. And I agree with Mr. Mabunda. Let it be fair. I hope the local organizers from SAFA here will help to give us proper referees and also to groom even some youngsters of referees who must be fair. The fact that the launch is here is a good thing. So they must be careful because Mchaka hosted last year, they never reached the final. So the game must be fair, we agree. The referees must be professional. Let the best team. So that is the message we want to say, to leave with you, that it's not going to be like any other tournament you have been to. So we will also organize some motivational speakers, some life coaches, some sports administrators from time to time to come to the circuits and share some knowledge with themselves. So we want it to be empowering, not just to go and kick the ball and go home. So those are the type of things that are going to happen. We will also bring some few professional players from the PSL, netball and so forth, in some of the places, just to talk to yourselves. Even some celebrities and entertainers, just to inspire the young ones in that period and in some of the areas. So you are not going to announce where, you will just see them on the day. So you must just go, participate and ensure that you reach the certain stages. And with Elijah, we want to encourage him. We really want him to work on this thing of the showgrounds, because the reality is that we are in some obscure part of the country where you are not exposed. It's unlike the kids in the urban areas where they see things almost every day. So that kind of a show will be very important to enlighten you, to show you who. Life is not about disrespecting the teacher in the class, which has become the order of the day in our schools. That what makes you famous in school is that you disrespected the teacher. So if you go to the war schools and the other kids, what makes them famous is that is the best player in soccer, in rugby or something. Yeah. Even the boyfriends wants the best performing girlfriend, Lena, who's the best in netball or who's the best in something. So we need to change that mentality. It can't be that the best boyfriend is the one who insulted the principal. So through this tournament, we're going to change that altogether. We're going to obliterate it. So the best schoolboy will be the one who is the man of the match on the day of the final. Even the girls will be like that. So that is what we are rebuilding. And for us, this is very important because it means we are going to have few people coming through our court system and so forth. You will end up being stars. We don't want you to come to our prisons. We want you to be nice people, make a contribution to the economy. So with these words, we are saying, let the best team win, and let's memorialize Mr. Morgan Khumalo, inspire many other teachers to do their best, and let the best team win. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, colleagues, for listening to our minister. Can we again give him a round of applause? Thank you very much, Minister. May you live long.